G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a device that started all of this, that started this channel, that really changed sim golf forever. I mean, because of this device, it brought sim golf to the masses. It brought data, it brought information to the masses. The device I'm talking about is the Garmin R10. This thing really changed the sim golf world. It was incredible when it first released. It's still an incredible device. Now, indoors, in a simulator, we all know this device has its limitations. However, it is still a fantastic device to take to the range, even to use indoors. Today, though, we're going to be talking about how to pair the Garmin R10 to GS Pro in 2025, because we have had a bit of a change. We now have an official connector for the Garmin R10 and GS Pro. When Garmin came out with the Garmin R50, they came out with an official connector for the R50. They also came out with an official connector for the R10. And I'm going to show you guys how to actually pair this unit to GS Pro in 2025, the easiest possible way. What I will say is, caveat, if you still want to do webcam putting, if you still want to do putting with the X-Putt, then you're going to have to use the third-party Springbok connector. I will link that video in the description. You can still connect via Bluetooth, but you do need to do it using the third-party connector. This connector for GS Pro is only going to pair the R10. You're not going to be able to use putting with this connector that I'm about to show off. However, it is an official connection to GS Pro. Okay, so first off, what we need to do is we actually need to pair the Garmin R10 to our PC. So to do that, we're going to open the Bluetooth settings. You're going to want to make sure you're in advanced settings. I'll link a video. If you've got any issues pairing this device with your PC, I will link my troubleshooting video in the description of this video, but you want to pair this device to your PC. Let's jump in and do that. So first off, to pair your Garmin R10 to your PC, head over to your Bluetooth and devices section. You can see that mine is already paired, so it says connected. I'm just going to remove it now, and I'm going to start from scratch. You can either click this add device, or you can click add device here where it's this blue option. I'll click add device, and then you want to click Bluetooth from there. And then what you'll notice is the Garmin R10 shouldn't show up, and that's because I don't have this in pairing mode. So as you can see, I'll hit show all devices. We do not currently see the Garmin R10 there. So what I'm going to do, I do have my device turned on, and it has a flashing blue light that you'll see. There you go. I'm going to hold the back button. I'm just going to hold it down, and we should see this go solid blue in a sec. There we go, solid blue. And there it is, it just popped up. So now I'm in pairing mode on this device, and it's just popped up in my devices. I'll select it, it'll connect. If you have trouble connecting this, like I said, I will leave in the description my troubleshooting video so you'll be able to pair it yourself. Okay, so now we have our unit paired to our computer, so we're good to go. Now, in GS Pro, when you purchase GS Pro now, you've got a couple of different options, so I'll pull this up. With your subscription, you've got there the Garmin Approach R10. If you currently don't have GS Pro, select this, you can buy it, and you're going to be buying the Garmin R10 license. However, if you already have GS Pro that's on a different license, say you've got an Open API license, then that's fine. You can actually change your license within GS Pro. So let's head over to GS Pro. I'm going to go over to this. So I currently have the Garmin R10 selected, but if I get rid of this, we'll go clear device and exit. We're going to go to settings, we'll go to system, and then we're going to reset GS Pro Connect. Okay, so if you don't have the Garmin R10 as a license type, we can change the license type very easily. So when this menu pops up, all you've got to do is go, what unit do you want to switch? And you can select the Garmin R10, you can select Open API, whatever you want to select, and then just hit convert license, and it will do it for you. It's very quick. Once you've done that, you can come back to GS Pro and you can go reset GS Pro Connect. And now you should have this screen pop up, and you can select Garmin R10. And then what we should see is we should see it connect, and we are good to go. So it's that easy. Once you've got it connected to your PC, it's very easy to connect to GS Pro. Okay, and that's it. Now I'll get it set up. I do have this stand. I'll link these as well. This was sent to me by Claire from Claire Prints. A leveling stand, leveling / alignment stand. It does have a laser on it, so you can get this thing perfectly aligned with your hitting, where you're hitting from and your screen. You know it's going to be perfectly aligned. I'll get this set up real quick and we'll hit a couple of shots. Okay, so using my alignment stand, I now know that that thing is perfectly aligned. We'll go to practice. We'll head over to the practice range. I'm going to go over to the dynamic holes because I love this. I'm going to go random, and I want to hit shots between 142 and 158. Let's go apply. And now I can hit some shots. It has been a long time since I've used the Garmin R10. Such a good little unit. And we are hitting balls in GS Pro that quickly. Get up. That's actually going to work. That's not a bad shot. Now we've got 148. Be good. Come on. Lovely shot. It is that easy, it is that quick to pair your Garmin R10 in 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you found that useful. The Garmin R10, it's still an amazing device. I still love it, and I owe a lot to that device. If you got any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.